All right. Welcome to From A to Z, an Aavegotchi podcast. That's it. I'm done. No. I don't know. For some
Consider yourself
reason,
welcomed.
I had a brain fart. The word Aavegotchi suddenly didn't sound right to me. I was like, what did I just say? Did I say that word? I thought I said something totally different. It was a total... Yep. I had a moment there. So yeah. All right. Just do a quick artist summit follow-up, get that business out the way, and then move into the fun stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
So, good news. We had some initial issues with minting the NFTs. Almost the entire batch, there was one or two things wrong, and we couldn't quite troubleshoot it and check them and trace those issues down, but Hefe is on it. So he figured out what was wrong, fixed it, defuffled the kerfuffle, if you will, and all of the NFTs are going to be reminted and redistributed hopefully by this weekend. We've already started the process, and things are going good. So it's just a matter of getting us all in one spot at the same time to pump them through and sign the transactions. But they're on their way this week, probably, most likely. 99% certainty. This week, friends. Pending any unexpected road bumps. And that's that. Easy.
That's that. Bam.
Yeah. Still an open topic from last week is we're looking for nominations for the October Artist Spotlight and Guild Spotlight for the Notion page. So if you have any suggestions, you have any, maybe there's a guild you really want to know more about, we could reach out to them and see if they'd like to put together a spotlight page. We've got an artist for October. Oh, what do we got?
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah, that sounds appropriate. All right. So we've got Leonardo da Gotchi, yes, as our artist for October. Very good. So we're looking for guild nominations now. We've got our first one up. Gotchi Mafia is the September featured guild, and it's a great template. It's a great example to work off of. If you know a guild who wants to get Spotlight highlighted, or if you are in a guild and you would like to highlight your own guild, there's your template.
I'm trying to drop some art. That's why I'm distracted.
All right, well, you drop art. I'll continue on into Mosaic tiles. Updates on Mosaic tiles. We've got pink ending tomorrow. Green is ending next Wednesday. And the competition for the parcel decoration is next Wednesday as well. So that's coming up fast. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, so tomorrow the pinks end. Thursday, we get into the rarity farming stuff. Next week, greens end. We've got the parcel competition. I think tomorrow is the announcement on Twitter Spaces for fake gotchis. It's going to be a busy couple of weeks.
It's the catch up.
Lots going on.
Announcement.
That's right. So if you've got mosaic tile art, get your pieces made, get them ready. The competition is next Wednesday. What kind of art are you dropping? What are you working on over there?
Well, Gerline, who's asking for my shirt, is, I don't know what she's working on. Her computer's been down again. Her and that computer are not having good luck.
No.
But she just got it back, and
that's good news.
You hear that, Gerline? We got like less than a week for this competition. I need less than a week because I got to get the shit done.
Right. And hey, new change, not necessarily change of plans, but change of availability for your canvases. Somebody dumped a bunch of parcels at 69 ghost apiece, and I pulled from places I probably shouldn't have to scoot them. So I have 5 reasonables all next to each other, roadside in District 14, if you have a clever idea for 5 horizontally connected roadside reasonables. They're all level 1s. I can wipe the altar. The canvas is yours.
I'm going to be on it this week. I feel like everything is... I had a mild panic attack last week with the computer situation, but now that I'm
Understandably, yeah.
you don't realize how much it sets you back when you don't have a computer, and you realize how
It's
much
everything.
you want it. It literally was everything. I really did have a panic attack. But I'm looking
back
forward
now, though.
to this.
Okay.
It's like I don't even know how to function. I realize like I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, where's my calendar? Oh, it's in the computer. What are my files? Oh, they're in the computer.
True.
Indeed. But I'm glad it's back. Glad it's working for you. Good luck on the catch up. I know that's going to be a beast.
Oh, you're telling me.
Yeah, so just waiting to hear some designs from her. I haven't really messed around yet myself, but I am going to maybe mess with that pretty soon. Just haven't really been thinking about it, you know? Like I said last time, just been minting tiles,
Time's running out.
getting ready. And I'm letting the competition drop all their, now everybody's getting close. Everybody's starting to drop things,
I'm seeing some cool sneak peeks.
Yeah.
So there was a 3-wide spacious picture, and the middle pane is missing, like they're holding out. Gonna be good.
Yeah, Gerlin, you should check that out on Twitter. There's a lot of good Aavegotchi, Mosaic tiles being dropped, and it can give you some good ideas of what can be done, as far as kind of depth, pixel depth and shading and things like that, like we were talking about last week.
Yeah. A lot of cool stuff you can do with shading when it comes to the pink, magenta, dark magenta, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That gradient is going to be hot in the verse.
Well, Miss Alice has decided to join the show. She's not a usual suspect.
Yeah, he's new. Nice to meet you, kitty cat.
Yep, this is Alice.
She looks pretty chill.
Yeah,
she can stay. Cool. Well, let's see. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow we've got the Twitter Spaces announcement of the fake Gotchi cards. I have very little details on this. I noticed the post, the Twitter post the other day, yesterday, this morning, one of these days. It all blurs together. But I just recently noticed that Twitter post. It is tomorrow.
I think it's really going to be the encompassing thing. It's going to be fake gotchis, NFT displays, the Mosaic tile competition. Like, I think it's going to be all of this rolled into one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I wondered if it was maybe some more alpha or something that we hadn't heard.
There might be some new alpha. I'm not saying there's not going to be new alpha, but
there's always alpha. You just got to look for it. You got to listen for it.
Exactly. Bounce gates.
Cool. Well, that'll be exciting.
I didn't even mention that. Bounce gates. I mean, and then also the affiliate thing, the being able to display, other people's NFTs for a commission.
Oh yeah. Yep. What is the time on that? Do you know? I'm looking it up right now, but I didn't write it down.
Believe Twitter tells you your time, right? So it's 10 a.m. from me. So that would be 3 p.m. UTC.
Cool. All right. I've got that on my calendar now. 3 p.m. UTC tomorrow.
She settled in. She found a spot on the show.
Nice. She's our surprise guest.
Yep.
Going to be interviewing her about what she thinks.
Until she starts licking loudly on the microphone, it turns into ASMR cat licks. We're not doing that. We're not.
We'll have to spin that off into a new server. I'll stick around.
That's a new.
All right, what else we got
right there? I wonder. Maybe I need a Lens account for that, man.
Collect a bunch of cat licking sounds. You'd be the first and only person doing it, so you'd definitely corner the market.
I would price all those videos in ETH. You have to give me ETH for these cat videos. People would do it.
You might be right. They're cat videos.
Hey.
Man. Well, else we got the rarity farming also on Thursday. Next up, it's a packed week. So Rarity Farming Snapshot Thursday is number 4 for season 4. We're in season 4, right?
This wraps it.
And this snapshot.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This snapshot will be the one they use for determining the distribution for the first 1,000 fake Gotchi cards.
Yep.
So 334 top BRS Gotchis. We looked this up earlier.
That might
you have
be
to have
the
at least
alpha tomorrow. They might announce the raffle.
Maybe.
Speculation. Rumors.
Speculation indeed. Maybe get some drop tickets. Or don't. Not a financial advisor, but can't win in the raffle without drop tickets. Whatever it may be. But in order to win at the distribution, the leaderboard distribution, your BRS has to be at least 638 minimum. Okay? Your kinship has to be at least 1144. I just looked this one up. 1144.
It's going up.
And right now, if I refresh, the 333 top XP gotchis. Oh, I know. It's going to jump right at the end, too, like it always does. The 333 top XP person, where is it? 1905.
This is Alice in one of our comments.
So those are the cutoffs. Nice.
Yep.
She's famous. So those are the cutoffs. Good luck. I don't have any that fit any of those, so I'll be praying for the raffle to go my way with 10 drop tickets or something pathetic.
I think I'm sitting on 30. But I think No Futuristic
I think I'm going to use whatever
like
I have.
700.
That'd be a good place to be going into this raffle. I think I'd want these more than parcels. I think the way that the parcel prices are going, I'd be dumping my tickets at the Gotchi cards versus parcels. There are 1,500 Gotchi cards. There's 420,000 parcels.
So the question I was going to ask before, did we hear yet if the XP dropped? Are we caught up on XP?
Yes. No. This morning they dropped for a couple of core props, but not all of them. Let me pull up the update here. Oh, I have a visitor. Oh, thank you.
Lots of cats on the show today. Is that the cat that ate your headphones?
It sure is. Probably the 10th pair that she's gone through.
This guy's messaging me this morning
was the
like,
shortest.
Cat ate my homework. I don't know about the podcast.
I'm like, it's going to sound like a potato. I don't know what to tell you. And I found these dollar store headphones in a bin in my old cables drawer. So they're saving me for now, but they sound real bad. It could have sounded worse for y'all. I could have had to use my old headset. So I think this is a pretty okay outcome. And if I can get replacement earbuds on Amazon for $10 for a 5-pack, I ain't mad. I'm temporarily mad. She's a chungus too. She's a fatty. All right, let's see here. We've got announcements. No. Aavegotchi updates. Which channel was it? No. Gotchiverse updates.
What are we talking about? XP? Is that?
I've been trying to find the announcement. Yeah, here we go. So today at 6:21. I didn't even realize that was a category. Yeah.
We've got an update channel for every type of update you can get.
All right, so SigProps 4142 and Core Prop 37 was dropped yesterday. XP for the remaining Core Props will be coming soon. Nothing said about the Rarity Farming Snapshot number 3 from 2 weeks ago, or 3, whatever that was. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So right now, outstanding is whatever the remaining Core Props are after 37, plus Rarity Farming 3, plus Thursday's Rarity Farming 4. So if you're looking to move your gotchis, those are all the checkpoints. I unfortunately have to wait until Rarity Farming 3 drops, or I can move mine to a ledger. But I am in the security zone now. I feel good about it. I feel safe. Keeping my private key safely on my Google Drive. Just kidding. I didn't put it there. But yeah, that's our XP update. That's where we're at in terms of those. I wonder if we know anybody who's going to be getting these. Do you have any gotchis that qualify for these?
I think No Futuristic is getting 2. I think...
He's only getting 2?
Yeah. I think Gotchi
These are
Emperor
gonna be
is gonna
strange.
like try to squeak in there, like barely squeak in
Okay.
is his plan. But that's also like if you're barely squeaking in today, you might be
There's
asked
gonna be a
out.
leap. Right. Yep. I thought about picking up some of the cheap wearables just
I
to put
didn't
on my
think
Nike
about it.
Gotchis, and
Yeah, I didn't think about it till you were just reading back the numbers, but the kinship, for instance, that's actually every day kinship goes up, so it kind of almost
oh, good point.
exponentially cuts people out. It's because it was 1141 just yesterday, so every day multiple people get bumped out of the kinship.
If you're not operating at peak efficiency with an auto petter, you're losing.
Right.
I don't think that was the intended gameplay, but that is the current gameplay. Oof.
Oof. Insert Harold meme here.
Indeed, that's the one. But hopefully GMI can get a hold of a few of those, because, man, we've got some artists here that need them, and that I would like to ensure get some, you know? So we'll just have to keep our eyes on that. We also have... Excellent. Mycalium says, we are ready to deploy the war chest.
Nice.
We have some drop tickets on deck from the, I think it's 3 drop tickets on deck from the minting of Gravy's piece from the Artist Summit. So we could throw those 3 in and cross our fingers, you know. It's better than 0.
I'm sure that's not all the drop tickets we got on deck.
It might be.
Oh, man. See?
Oh, hey,
See?
there we go. Perfect. All right. So I guess next up is Gitcoin grants. And since I feel completely unqualified to speak on this, I'm wondering if Mycalium and Nor would like to hop in. You seem to be our resident Gitcoin expert. Let's hear my pitch. You should go donate to our grant if you'd like. I'm not a financial advisor, and I can't pressure anyone to donate, but you should probably go there, or else, and then donate money, and then they'll match it. I don't have it. Thank you for the link. All right, so let me click on that. I don't understand Gitcoin enough generally to be able to pitch something like this specifically. Okay. Now she's scrolling my computer.
Well, the way that Gitcoin works is by quadratic funding. So the more people that donate, small to medium amounts of money actually goes farther than a project in which someone throws like a bunch of money in,
Yep.
So,
and I did see that you can increase your match qualification by doing things like KYC and having an active account. The more legitimately an individual person you are, the more your match will have.
That is to fight the Sybil attack, basically, because it stops you from basically putting $50 in 50 wallets and then donating to yourself as
because you can only KYC one wallet.
And then because it's things like your Twitter account, your Facebook account, there's only so much Sybil you could really do on it. If you're trying to go for the quadratic.
Essentially small quantities, small donations in large numbers of donations is the goal. Exactly. But it is open for what? How many more days? A couple days?
Let's see here.
I don't see the close date, but I believe it's coming up soon. We were going to do a how-to or a knowledge session in Education Guild this week, and we scrapped it because it's just too close to the end. 22nd. Thank you, Mycalium. Yes, very close. So yeah. Thursday. If you'd like to support GMI in the Gitcoin grant funding round 15, please do so before Thursday. And it looks like, where's our match at? Okay, it doesn't say a general match. It's only showing me my match. But yeah, so Thursday's the date. If you'd like to support us, we'd love to have your support, and the match will be valid and open through Thursday.
I think right now it says we're at $58 from 9 contributors, but I don't know if that counts the quadratic part. That may happen on the back end. And it may change if people go do their updates. Like if people have donated but didn't link their Twitter account or their Facebook account or whatever else, if they were to go do that,
increase their match,
it should change our match quadratically.
Well, cool. I hope by the next round, and I said this the last time through, but I hope by the next round I have a better grasp on that and I can be more informed and participatory.
Yeah, it is so against the Sybil attack that, for instance, now that I'm associated with GMI, my account is I can't donate to GMI.
Same.
And say it's the same thing we've had with Bankless DAO, where we have a number of projects who've gone to get Gitcoin, and they're like, but you're all from the same DAO, so you have to all work together. And now we're in that boat where Bankless DAO has to apply as one huge project and divide it amongst ourselves.
That'll be interesting.
Oh yeah, you know how that goes.
Cool. All right. Well, that's it for our Gitcoin grants. What else is new? What else is coming up?
I mean, I've got a bunch of like personal exciting stuff coming up. Or I guess Gerlina's involved in a lot of it. But, obviously we're doing the Mosaic tiles. Thinking of some fake Gotchi stuff. But in the meantime, obviously, doing some... Today I dropped an article on Mirror. First time I ever published on Web3. So there you go.
Congrats. Feels good, right?
Yeah,
now you got something
cool.
that attaches to your profile. It'll show up on your GMXYZ and all that.
Yeah, of course, it was my first time on Mirror, so there was like some formatting issues that I didn't fix. So it's like I'm already upset with it because I'm like, oh, look, you're wrong. And then also I ran it through.
You can edit it.
Your usual. Can you? I'll have to check into that.
It will change the URL, but you can edit it and republish.
I didn't realize also that it was on Optimism now. I thought it was, I guess, still on Ethereum, but interesting. Because the first time I signed into Mirror, like last year sometime, just checking it out, it was, you had to be on your Ethereum wallet. And when I went to publish today, it was like, oh, switch to Optimism.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So they're on a layer.
Makes sense, though. I mean, cool beans.
And then...
Hey, No Future just popped in. Hey, friend.
Yeah. Then besides that, I'm gonna... Okay, so I've been thinking about it. I think I'd have to finish it quickly, but... I think instead of dropping a song on Halloween, I'm actually going to drop a song at the beginning of October. I'm going to drop a new song, something y'all have never heard before, some craziness. Yep. And then I'm re-releasing. We've already got the NFTs, but they're not on sale. So I'm going to drop these Zon NFTs from one of our first films, put those on sale just for the month, and then I'm going to burn them. I think I'm going to put them on sale on the 1st and burn whatever's left on the 30th. And
Oof.
Yeah. And then on
I like that limited time window.
Yeah. And those are on OpenSea, Polygon NFTs. And then on Lens, we're going to drop one of our NFT, like our animated horror series NFTs every Thursday. I think we're doing it. Tuesday. I don't remember. I think it was Thursday. Every Thursday, starting
weekly though. This is going to be cool.
Yeah.
Girly knows it's Thursday. You're on the Thursday schedule.
There you go. So dropping horror NFTs every Thursday in October, starting in September.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Yep.
Are those going to be limited too? Or are those it's just open mint until...
They're going to be on Lens, and I think we're going to do like 13 of each for 666 USDC.
Interesting.
That's what I'm thinking.
Dork side.
6.66, not 666.
Yeah. I won't collect anything for 666. Sorry. I like a lot of stuff on Lens, but I don't like it that much.
Yes, this is a $600 social media post, sir. What the hell's wrong with you?
One day. Not today, but one day. We'll see it. It'll be a brand, probably. It'll be some brand. It's like Budweiser's first post or something stupid.
All through October, every week, I'm going to be dropping stuff. And also, I published that article today. I'm publishing every Tuesday for the next 3 weeks, at least. I'm part of this writer's cohort right now. It's a thing I have to do to complete my goal.
Level up.
So leveling up. But if I'm really into it, I'm going to try to keep it going. You know, I'm not going to promise that I'm going to keep writing after that, but going to make it through these.
You'll
4
know if you
weeks,
like it.
and then we'll see from there. But
sounds like a good idea. Trying new things. That's always a good idea.
Yep. And I mean, I actually was a writer before I did.
I'm not going to go down that road.
I was a writer years ago and just never really like pursued it. I kind of got lazy on it and only do it when I need to. But now I'm kind of like, yeah, why not? You know, I need to. I write all the time because I have to. And I'm like, you know what? I need to get ahead of the ball.
Yeah.
You know, that's what makes you good at things, is like not doing them because you have to, but you know.
Doing them because you want to. You get curious, you dive in deeper, you learn new things. That's how I learned everything I know about Notion is, hey, this looks cool. I like this. What does this do? And you break everything, you learn what it does, and you go back and rebuild something pretty. It's like...
Yep. I guess I'm going to be on that mission too soon, because now I'm trying to build this tally form that I want to land directly in Notion. And, you know, so...
Can be tricksy, but if you need help, let me know.
Cool. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff going on in October. Yeah. You know,
good deal. Hopefully, it'll be enough to distract us from the sideways and/or down market.
And then also, obviously, the other thing, I told Gerlene about this, but I don't know what plans we have. But with all, you know, there's the Gotchi Halloween costume contest, so I'm sure we'll throw a ghost in that.
That's true. Very good. I'm excited for Halloween. I typically just like Halloween generally, but I think going into Halloween in the middle of the Gotcha-sans is going to be a very fun experience. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I might even make some stuff.
Tomorrow,
I had some ideas I wanted to do in October.
Yeah. You're not doing it.
I don't know if I'll do them, but I don't know if I will or not. I may, but I don't know if I will or not. I'm ridiculously busy.
Well, I was going to say tomorrow might, like, you know, we're talking about all this, what's going to happen in October and everything. But like with the Twitter spaces tomorrow, like I said, there could be some game-changing alpha in there, like when the raffle is going to be. You know, obviously with the displays and the fake gotchis coming out, when are we going to be looking at our first artist drop? You know, there's all these things that are kind of like right there, you know?
Yep. I still have an unanswered question around the 35 unspoken for fake gotchi cards. There's been no information, no speculation. They just kind of kept it hush hush. Pixelcraft said they're just going to hang on to those for, you know, internal stuff. Right?
Well, that's the there is a type form out there that you can fill out to apply for them to
for those initial 35.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that the first drop will be something they've chosen. So they're going to be using up at least one card, I'm sure, when the NFT displays and the first fake gotchi actually drops. I'm sure it'll be one they've like chosen more than, you know what I mean? Like, obviously the community,
it's been vetted. They already know which one it is.
Yeah, probably so. I would imagine that the first couple of ones they're going to already know, and then like it'll open up to the community at that point to start submitting.
Yeah,
but we'll see. That's what I'm saying. We're going to find this out tomorrow. Yeah. You know, hopefully,
or at least bits of it. We'll get a few more teasers.
Yeah,
put the pieces together. Well, we've exhausted our topics, our list of our notes for today.
Did we? I think we got some
Blew
stuff
through that
down
pretty
here.
quick. I'm surprised.
We got some stuff at the bottom here, the very bottom. Let's.
Oh yes, we do.
Yeah, the speculation here. I guess we can get into it. We'll see what happens, but I don't think either of these will happen. But new potential wearables and ghost gotchis, I don't think either of these will happen for Halloween. I think we're gonna have too much other stuff, and that actually just made me realize that Pixelcraft has already said they want to do something for Halloween. So I'm sure it won't be these. It'll probably be a Halloween decoration, maybe a wearable. You know, something like the Santa
I'd like to
hat.
see. Yeah, that could be cool. That could be cool. As far as I know, BRS wearables have been turned off, and there's no updates to that, though. So if they did drop wearables, maybe it would be their introduction to vanity wearables.
Perhaps.
Where it doesn't change your stats, but could be. Makes you wonder.
So yeah, I don't know. Anybody have any opinions on that one?
Would you like to see wearables, like the vanity wearables? Do you think they could be coming? Yeah, anything in regards to non-BRS wearables. Because the vote, that prop specifically turned off BRS wearables, not just wearables in general. So maybe there's something to that.
Well, I think that what Dr. Wagney had brought up wasn't saying that they wouldn't be BRS wearables. He was just saying that there wouldn't be any godlike or mythical or maybe even legendary. Like it was only certain wearables that they were talking about, certain tiers. Probably start.
Oh, for the rebalancing. I think I remember that discussion.
Right. So this would probably still be BRS wearables, but I just think that we won't see anything like that happening for October with everything that's already going on.
Probably true. They got to be busy. Ghost Gotchis could be a pretty sick Halloween drop, but yeah, we're not ready for that.
Well, you can't have anything also like competing necessarily with the NFT displays and whatever the art drop is going to be.
And the fake Gotchis. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, they got their spotlight. Yeah, I think we're probably set, not looking for any huge surprises at this point. NFT displays is big. Fake Gotchis is big. They got enough on their plate.
is the surprise we need.
PvP is the surprise we need. It might not be the surprise everyone wants, but it's the surprise we need, because I think the loudest voices are the ones wanting the PvP. So put the PvP in place, and now the loud voices are pacified, and you can sit back and work on building other stuff. I see the strat. I think I'd do it if I was Pixelcraft. I'd probably be focusing on, even if it's a locale thing, like the idea where it was limited to one district for PvP or limited to an arena for PvC. Just something. We just want to beat each other up, and we need an outlet.
Hardcore was saying.
I think it'll work.
When you were talking about the Mosaic tiles dumping on the market as soon as the contest is over, as soon as the competition ends.
Yeah.
He was joking about like rarity farming, parcel rarity farming happening right after that or something. And actually what we could do that would kind of be a light lift is just immediately turning around and doing a Halloween parcel competition.
Where there's just like kind of an ongoing art competition.
Right. Like you could turn it around and just say, decorate your parcels for Halloween now. And whoever's got the spookiest parcel, and it would almost be like
that's the surprise drop I could see.
And then
another decoration.
This is how you really win the competition: is you got your Gotchi in costume on your parcel in costume. Boom. That's something.
I can see
right
it.
there.
I can see it. They did say crafting Wednesdays were going to be a thing, and it didn't sound like it was going to be a limited time thing.
Yeah.
So maybe after these Mosaic tiles are out, we'll get into Halloween or new
crafting
new
orange
colors. Who
pumpkin
knows?
tiles, orange pumpkin mosaics.
Could be. Orange doesn't really fit the palette, though. I'm trying to see orange wouldn't fit in.
It doesn't fit as well with the pinks, but it would be fine with the green, yellow, and blue.
True.
And it would work with the purple, the dark purple. It wouldn't work as well with the pink. And
it would work great with the dark purple, yeah.
Yeah. So
I could see that being a thing. That could be a surprise. Just a new decoration drop. But we'll see. We just got to wait it out.
Yeah, when jack-o'-lanterns.
I'd like to see something eventually like if you played World of Warcraft, they would have events, like locations within the game where seasonally there would be an event. And the first one that comes to mind is the Brewfest. I forget how often it was. It was like every couple of months or once a year or whatever. But outside of all the major cities in the game, at a pre-designated location every single time, there would be like just an event going on, a bunch of NPCs and games you could play and stuff you could buy, limited time access. I keep going around the Gotchiverse, seeing these like, tents that are covered up. You don't know what they are. Nobody knows what they are. They're just these little white locations on the map. I would love to see those become just event locations like that, where we could have a Halloween party, or every single one of those stations would have some sort of a theme. I don't know.
We talk a lot about.
I want to know what they are.
Yeah. We talked a lot about like guild lodges and stuff like that, but it makes me wonder. You're right. Will there be public places to go? Like, will there be places that are just part of the Gotchiverse that are like,
all we know is they're called landmarks. They're just called landmarks. No other descriptors, no other explanations. So,
but as far as we've seen, all the landmarks seem to be like things you don't interact with. They're landmarks. You don't interact with landmarks typically. Typically, there's a big sign that says, "Don't touch the landmark."
Yeah, right. Don't graffiti this. Do we know of any existing landmarks that are like launched already?
When we
I thought they were all still hidden under the tents.
Phases, I remember them like maybe during some of the tests having some landmarks and things like that you could walk up to. There were statues and stuff.
Yeah, big statues. Okay, I remember those.
Yeah.
I don't know if those are going to be the same things.
A couple weeks ago during the play drop, when we had the street lights and stuff, there were some of those statues and cool things out there.
That's true. Yep.
They actually were showing us, if you remember, I don't know if anybody saw these. I would have to go find, they're in my videos because I record the live stream. So there's definitely footage of me like going up to these statues, and they're literally the NFT displays and the fake Gotchi. There was a fake Gotchi statue before we knew what fake Gotchis were. So they were already dropping alpha in the game at that point. That was the day that they had dropped the streetlights and the game was glitching out mega. I was standing by some.
Oh yeah, everybody was distracted.
Yep, and I was like, "Oh man, these are cool. These are new installations," and I couldn't figure out what they were, but I think it was the NFT display, and it was definitely a fake Gotchi. Yeah,
I bet that's the decoration that gets announced then. Fake Gotchi installations. Like little busts or something. That you can
I don't know if this was going to be an installation so much as it was just like a statue. That little pixel ghost on the fake Gotchi, the 3D, that 3D render of a fake Gotchi. That's what it was in a statue form.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to go.
And we could speculate for days. They've got us in the dark.
Yeah,
they tease just what they need to tease and drop just the alpha they need to drop.
Those street lights were cool though, man.
Smart.
I saw a bunch of those. Like, I wasn't glitching out that bad. Pretty cool stuff. And then also I was watching some of my old footage recordings, and there was like we had street lights before. We had street lights when it was only District 23
in the test.
24, yeah.
Yep.
So there was a lot of things that we've seen that since went away that will be coming back in new forms and things like that. And when we first did some of the first stress tests, there was all these statues and things like that. So
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Suspense is killing me.
I haven't thought about this in a while, but I probably need to go look through some of my old like videos and stuff, because I used to just like, not even on YouTube or whatever, I would just record me in the verse, like playing and running around. I've got a bunch of.
You might find some gems.
The first day of the Gotchiverse, like parcel launch, I wasn't even setting up my parcels. I literally walked around like, finding the partner parcels and seeing people putting up their stuff. And, I was walking around taking pictures with people and stuff like that. It was hilarious too, because people were channeling, and the spillover or whatever, people were expecting spillover, but it was when it was still in that glitch mode. So you'd walk up to people to get a picture, and they were almost mad that you were there. Like, get away. Like, you could tell that they were like, they'd run back and forth at you. Yeah. Oh man.
I've realized now that even on the spillover events, like trying to collect it is almost futile. There's gonna be people trying to just scavenge for it, so I end up popping a talk bubble out. Hey, I'm popping these altars. Like, just come clean up for me, so I can go to my next one. And I'll scoop.
really,
I'll get what I can. I'll do my rounds, but it's never gonna be all mine, and I'd rather just have people clean it up.
I don't really have any problems with getting my own spillover unless there's that delay. If there's a delay, yeah, because
the delay will get you. Yeah.
Yeah, because then I'm hanging out for 4 minutes and people will be like, this guy's just standing there. Obviously, he's waiting for spillover, so I'm going to stand with him. So
I'll wait, too. I've seen people do the same thing to me. I'll just be standing there. And they just wait.
She's leaving. Good night.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by.
But yeah, like usually, and I mean, people will come up, but it won't be like, a swarm of piranhas. It'll be like me and 2 or 3 other people, and it's plenty for everybody. No problem.
It must be location specific. I have a hard time getting my spillover in 4, 5, and 8. It gets gobbled fast. Really? So maybe I just be more strategic about it.
I do well in 4. I find District 8, District 27 are always good spots. Like, not even just for me, just like there's always a lot of spillover in that area. I've always found, but it's kind of like any game where you like have your spots where you like to go or whatever. You have your spots where you feel like it's always a little.
Until someone else finds it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had that in the initial spillover test. I had my little spot that I liked. It felt like a really good spot.
Yeah, but I had certain.
It feels like so long ago.
For real. Memories.
That was only a couple of months ago. Yeah. It goes so fast. Time flies when you're having fun, yeah?
Hell yeah.
Did we have any other speculative topics on there? Did we have any, let's see.
Well, since we've got more people here, I'm wondering, I want to get people in this conversation.
Room is filling up. Nice.
Oh, yeah, we've never had this conversation with people. So we had it, I mean, there were people, but it was in a more private conversation. We haven't done it on a podcast. Okay, so Ghost Gotchis. If we're to have Ghost Gotchis, so you get a portal. I guess we would have a GBM, obviously. You get a portal. You open a portal. What is inside of it? Is it only Ghost Gotchis?
My guess is that it would be only Ghost Collateral, but you wouldn't get 10 choices.
Maybe 3 or 5 choices? It would be like 2
or 3. Yeah, because otherwise you'd have really OP Ghost Gotchis. You'd have 10 chances to spin.
But it also means that every Ghost Gotchi is going to be high. Not necessarily. Not saying they're going to be over a certain point, but nobody's going to choose a low BRS Gotchi. So you're naturally going to have all your Ghost Gotchis are going to steer one direction, because in some cases, when you had 10 and you had collateral choices and all these other options, BRS wasn't the only
there's more
thing
variables
you were thinking about. But when it's literally one type of ghost, does that change it?
It changes it big time.
Right. And the other thing I thought is that maybe it would be more of a limited drop and there would be multiple collaterals. Maybe there would be a 2 or 3 collateral drop.
That could be. Like, this collection includes Ghost and these other 2 that we've already had.
But what collateral could possibly compete with Ghost Gotchis?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe Go.
If I'm aping into a Gotchi, like a portal, it better.
No, like if Aave has dropped
Ghost portal, it better have it.
Right. If Aave drops Go token, GHO, then maybe Go and Ghost are in competition.
I'd be okay with either of those.
Right. Ghost Gotchi obviously is still going to have the advantage, the home field advantage of being Ghost Gotchis. But Go token is still like a big Aave thing, so it's not really not home field, So
looking for my thumb down emoji.
It really matters, I guess, when it happens. Fiat got. Well, I mean, is Go type of fiat? It's
a stable coin. It's different.
Yep. We believe it.
The stables aren't my favorite gotchis, but I do have a couple USDCs.
Hey, my main gotchi, and people will probably FUD on me after this, but my main gotchi, ZombieShepherd.eth, he's a USDT gotchi. So
my main is a USDC gotchi.
but a lot of people were like, "Oh,
Cute, though.
USDT." I'm like, dude, I like my USDT gotchi. I don't, whatever.
I think USDT I feel a little bit better about now than I did, say, like a year ago. The longer that they prove to be resilient, the less concerned that I feel.
Right.
But right now, I just, I don't know. DAI's making me nervous. USDT makes me nervous. USDC makes me nervous for privacy and
obviously
censorship
makes
reasons.
Aave nervous because they won't collateralize it. So
We could do Sushi, Bell, Curve, DPI.
I was thinking the same.
Ooh, interesting.
All of those are already on Aave on Polygon. So those would be like natural first choices.
That would be the pool to draw from. Yeah, for sure.
But out of those, Sushi would be a competition to Ghost maybe because Sushi's a thing. It's a meme in the Aavegotchi ecosystem. But like Balancer, Curve, DPI, are you going to care about those gotchis? Like, I don't know.
Curve gotchi could be good.
DPI gotchi. That's just kind of funny to me. It's like, this is a well-balanced gotchi
right
here.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's on Aave there.
This gotchi is clearly a Libra. It's
I hadn't even considered that. That's a really great point, though. They would have to draw from Aave, existing Aave assets.
Yep.
Like I was saying, those are all undervalued and have low community strength. They're good projects. Yeah.
I hold Sushi and CRV, so those are cool in my eyes.
What are your thoughts on Sushi versus Uni?
I mean, even though Sushi began as a Vampire Attack fork, I feel like it's a totally different product now. So, I don't know how I feel. I haven't really paid attention to them since what's his face left. I don't remember his name right now, but the guy that left Sushi a couple months back, he was kind of their like lead dev or lead project manager, and he kind of got pushed out. So I haven't really followed them closely since that happened. But I still hold Sushi, so it wasn't like I sold everything. It was like GTF,
Right.
I
think what we've seen in CFI over the last year is only going to be fuel for AMMs and these tokens for Sushi Uni 1 inch. I think they're definitely going to have long-term ups.
I'm at a point with Sushi where it's whatever. Like I have an LP position on layer 1, and I took those LP tokens and put them into Aave on layer 1. So it's like locked up. Like not locked up, I could get it out, but it's like it's unwinding, and it's like it's better for me to just leave it there,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, even with the gas fees are super cheap right now, so it's not a big deal. I have been doing layer 1 transactions. I'm not.
It's nice to use it. I really miss it. Really miss it. So $1 and $2 of hop is
right.
Refreshing. Sure, I'll transact today.
Yep, exactly. I mean, yeah, dude, you look at gas and it's like 10 Gwei. You're like, hell yeah, I'm doing
I'll move it twice.
Oh, we got to approve first? No big deal. Fuck it.
Approve to infinity. Question for you. Kind of an off-track topic. Have you been watching Aavegotchi Intern and Gotchi Intern 2 on Twitter?
I am definitely following Aavegotchi Intern, but not the other one.
A couple of clowns.
The second one, yeah.
Couple of clowns out here worth keeping an eye on.
Nice.
Aavegotchi Intern seems to be on everything. Very entertaining.
Awesome.
And another question, just because I got Twitter in my periffs. Another question is, has anyone actually priced the USD-ish conversion at the moment for the NFT displays? I know the big one, the big gold one, is like $500. But I haven't done the cost conversion on like the basic 4x4, the cheap one or whatever. Have you done that? Do you know? Have you done the approximation?
I haven't run the numbers.
Anybody in the room? Anybody done those calculations?
What did you say the big one is?
Just curious. I thought I heard the big one was like $500 worth of elk. Similar to the Grand Fountain.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed it was a lot of alpha. I only looked at it the one time though.
I guess I'll have to run those. I'll run them through my spreadsheet later and give it a peek. Observers too. How did I forget about observers?
Oh yes,
observers, bounce gates.
I said bounce gates, but we forgot about observers. Yep. There's so much alpha. Like
they're cute.
Real.
The observers are funny. I saw somebody put one on a Roomba and zipped it around there. I think was it user 0x default? I saw it on Twitter. Somebody put it.
You know, so something fun I've been doing for the community call streams is like as people are dropping art and new things, I've been like trying to like scramble to get it up there as quick as possible. So everybody that's been dropping things in the community's calls getting that extra like eyeballs on their art. Because whoever dropped that observer picture, and then we had the Alchema burger. I was dropping all Leonardo da Gotchi stuff on Saturday. Wow, 200 pounds for the 4x4.
Makers. Basics for me. That's a really big number for a couple of yellow corners. That doesn't seem right.
It's, I mean, I'm glad that there is one that doesn't take up the whole damn humble parcel, because Jesus, like I was like, all right, well that's gone. But no, they're small. I mean, you still can't fit, like if you want to put a farm on a humble, that's all you can fit is a farm. You can fit one of each installation, including your altar.
I think we're going to see a lot of cool uses of humble parcels as like just a tile or just an NFT display, but you're going to see a bunch of them around larger displays or around guild HQ centers in neighborhoods.
Well,
I think we're going to start seeing the verse itself and each parcel being used as a picture frame.
You know, if we get the wishing well things that I want, that Coder Dan mentioned one time, and if I understood it correctly, I'm going to have to go put in a request just to make sure this thing happens. Because I think we talked about it maybe before the Goobs fountain. So I don't know if that would change the wishing well. But Coder Dan had speculated, or he had said one time that we could have a fountain in that you could throw Alchemica in. And
I remember that concept. I'd love to see that implemented.
Yeah, it would be awesome. And I think it should function like a vortex where the person who's putting Alchemica in shouldn't have to pay gas. They should just put Alchemica in a fountain. And the owner of the fountain has to pay gas to get their funds out of the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, No Futuristic. We'll see you next time. See you on Friday.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, we'll see him, tomorrow and Thursday. We got shit going on all week with Aavegotchi, so
busy.
Yep, I'll have to.
I saw Goobs posted the link.
Yep. Yeah, for the Roomba, the Observer Roomba. That's so cool. I love it. But yeah, so I could still do, if the fountain, the wishing well we get is still 4x4, I could still do my dream on a humble, and not, I want to not open it. It hasn't been surveyed. I'm just going to build on it and never survey it, or at least not survey it for a long time. We'll just see. But I want to put an NFT installation, a 4x4. And if we can get a 4x4 wishing well, and then I'm going to have a public use altar that I'm going to build that bitch up to level 9, public use, some, 24 gotchas a day can hit it. And then have some art on there. And if anybody feels like throwing some Alchemica in the fountain, you do you. Much appreciated.
I like that idea. Yeah, it's like a lens, but on a parcel.
And it's a roadside in District 8. So at a nice intersection. So it's at a 3-way intersection. So it'll get a lot of eyeballs and, lots of free channelings.
Love that idea. I definitely wanted to do some of those public use altars, but a public use level 9 would scare the shit out of me. I can't even justify like a personal use level 9.
Hey, this is going to be a public use fountain, man. I'm doing it for the people.
I get it. That's a good match. That makes sense. I like the strategy.
And that's why I got the fountain too, because like if you throw in the fountain, you're helping pay for the L9. You know what I mean? It's not going to be an L9 from day one. You got to help me get there, people. Damn. That's why we got the wishing well.
Yeah, I like that. Yes. Appropriate, yes. Good memes.
Yep. So yeah, man, we got about a couple minutes left.
Cool. I think we covered a lot. It's just going to be a busy couple of weeks. There's a lot of meetings, a lot of updates, a lot of releases. We're going to break some stuff. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to play with all these new toys.
We got ASMR cat, we got a new cat this episode, We usually just have Rusty harassing us. Look, Rusty's back there sleeping through the episode.
Chilling.
Bob is sleeping through the episode.
Chilling.
But Alice is doing ASMR cat licks for everybody.
She wanted to show you how good she could clean up and how pretty she could be. How happy. That is a happy cat.
Oh yeah, Alice loves life. She's a good cat.
Very good. To Alice be a cat, am I right?
Rescued. My friend Michelle's father wanted to take this cat to be a camp cat, and then he kept it in a cage because it kept breaking into his house via the attic, which I don't even know how this cat did that. But as a kitten, it would break into the house. So he had locked it in a cage. 2 German Shepherds tried to kill the cat in the cage and ended up getting a couple of toes and half a tail. And
yikes. Oh, she didn't like that. Yeah,
so
you can tell there's some nerve damage.
He was like, oh, this cat's useless. I'm going to shoot it because it can't be a camp cat anymore. And I was like, all right, give me the cat.
Yikes.
What the hell is wrong with you? Give me the cat. I'll take the cat. And cat is fine. And she's good with dogs, even though she's been mauled. She lived with a German Shepherd for years.
That's surprising.
Yep.
Surprising.
Her and the German Shepherd got along well. Her and the Pit Hound get along well. Yep.
Very good.
So, thanks.
Well, shall we wrap it for the day?
Coming out. Anybody want to say hello? Say goodbye? Say go to hell? Whatever you want to tell us. Jump in there. I want to get an episode. I'm just going to put this at the end here. I want to get an episode with Nucky and Hardcore and you and I. And it's just.
Why would we even need to be here?
It's going to be an episode of
we
The
would lose control so
Sopranos
fast.
Talking about ghosts. It's going to be insane. We could like literally just publish that audio and people would be like, what the hell was that? Like, with no context. So yeah, we got to do it because here Nucky could be Nucky. We're not going to have to boot him. We're just going to be like, all right, go for it. Just
we're going to be demonetized, but here you go. Here's your platform.
Can you be demonetized on Lens?
Oh, not on Lens. Yeah.
So I still haven't solved the lens problem, and I guess we'll close with this too. I still haven't completely solved the lens problem. We may just need to go with, we can do short clips, we can do some audiograms that we can do on Lens to fundraise and still do the complete episodes on YouTube. I think we're talking about going with some Web3 RSS feeds for the audio.
Nice.
Either there's fountain.fm, which pays you in Bitcoin. For people listening and liking.
To watch stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, well, to listen. It's a podcast.
Or listen, that's right.
So we could upload the audio to fountain.fm. Maybe if anybody has any other Web3 podcasting ideas, let us know. On Lens, we just do some short clips of the best parts of From A to Z. That can be a little extra NFT, of the episodes. But then maybe we'll stick to keeping these on YouTube for now until we get better better abilities and bigger files on Lens and things like that.
That makes sense. Makes sense. Hey,
I
before
think,
we completely close out,
one more thing.
You
I
got
don't
a
know
little-
if this is something
yeah,
you're
go
about
ahead.
to say, but we need to get assets going for the show. We don't have like proper intro, title cards, that kind of thing. So we definitely, if there's anybody who wants to collaborate with us on that,
oh yeah,
get
that'd
in
be
touch.
awesome.
I can, obviously I'm a musician. I could do music, but I'm still down to collaborate with another musician and do music. But the visual assets is probably the more what we really need more of, because we're both kind of visual artists and we could take a crack at it, but just giving somebody a chance to jump in if they would like to. Because on the other end, we will probably on our own start doing some kind of POAPs, NFT badges or something for episodes when we get better at this whole workflow. Right. So we might end up doing those ourselves, but it could still be cool to have an intro video or title card done by somebody else. So yeah,
Agreed.
That's it. All I got for our production. Oh yeah. So
one more shout out here. I saw Bin Laden dropped a little alpha before we close out. Jesse's eyeballing one of his pieces as so good they'd like to include it as a summoning work. Now, I don't know what a summoning work is, but my best guess is it will be part of the limited launch collection for
summoning fake
Gotchi cards. Lagan, did you want to expand a little bit on that? I don't know what that is. That's it. Okay, cool. Well, fucking congrats, man.
Hell yeah, man. See? I told you that. See, I called that one out earlier. Like, that's how it's going to go down.
Which piece is it? Which piece is it? The pink one? The pinkish hue with the Bushido Gotchi and Godlike Raffle? Oh, damn. PC's official collection, sorta. That's pretty fire.
Hell yeah. Well, that's going to be awesome, man. Yeah, let's see that before we close out. Ending on a high note with Bin Laden there. Oh, yeah. Glad to see it. Oh, man, I hadn't even seen this one yet. Whoa. Bro, that is so fire.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, man. Dude, I got to talk to you about the series that Gerline and I are planning, because this is funny. This is so cool. We got to talk. We got to talk about some stuff, man. This is awesome. Yeah. That's it. From A to Z, an Aavegotchi Podcast. What is this, episode 10, 11?
I think 11.
Oh, crap. Episode 11. Look at us go.
We're cruising.
That's almost 3 months, man. Haven't missed a week. Right? I think we've done it every week. We moved a couple days, but we haven't missed a week, so we're doing it.
You got to do what you got to do. We got to juggle our IRL a little bit. But yeah, we've been every week pretty consistent. Feel good about it.
Hell yeah, man. I will see y'all tomorrow at the Twitter Spaces. I will see y'all Rarity Farming Thursday. I'll see y'all at the community call. Well, shit. I'll see y'all at D420 and GMI on Friday. Community call Saturday. DAO call Sunday. Shit. Every day this week I will be hanging with y'all.
We'll be back here.
So.
That's right.
Peace,
cool.
Friends.
Well, hopefully you'll join us again Tuesday as well.
Oh, yeah,
bye, everybody.
Go read my article on Mirror that I dropped today.
Shameless self-promotion there at the end. Cool.
Peace, y'all.